fewer women were in the workforce, and fewer protections were available when they began to seek work outside the home. But as we've proven, we can change those statistics. Supporting women in the workforce is about more than just equal pay. Policymakers and businesses in general should also identify other ways to make it easier for women to join the workforce. Here are the numbers that I think about when I wake up every single day, and those are 6, 3, and 1. There are 6 fewer workers in our workforce every single day, 6 fewer than there were the day before. It's just an average, but it's the direction we're going as a state. There are 3 less children in our K-12 education system than there were yesterday, every single day. And there is 1 child born to addiction every single day. So every single day on average, we take a look at those numbers, and that's what happens every day. So we have to keep reminding ourselves, and that's why my budget calls for an increase in state support for early child care and learning, and look at education as a cradle and career journey, and why we must help parents find high-quality, affordable child care so they can join the workforce without spending everything they earn on that care. And I understand this last point, child care in particular, is a major, major barrier, sometimes affecting decisions about leadership roles and work schedules, which ultimately results in lower pay. My goal as governor is to have a stronger, more diverse, and more talented workforce. And that means giving women the pathway to succeed. And and I'm also, as well, committed to this issue in practice, in policy, and together, I believe, we will continue to make progress in this very important area. We're paving the path for women like my daughters. I have 2. In fact, one of them, my oldest, is 31 today, as a matter of fact. And I look to them as setting an example for young men as well. So let this proclamation be another step, and it's just a step. But let it be another step. And with that, let me read all the whereases in this proclamation, because that's what proclamations are about. Whereas, according to the U.S. Census Bureau, Vermont women work full-time, year-round, earn an average of 84% of what men earn, a gender wage gap of 16%, indicating no progress from last year. Whereas 43% Vermont women work full-time, do not earn enough to meet their basic needs. And whereas we need all talent at the table to grow Vermont's economy and reduce demands on our state budget. And whereas closing the gender wage gap would reduce the poverty rate in Vermont by 57% and add $1 billion to the state's economy. And whereas workers are at least 70% male or 70% female in 15 of 25 major occupational categories. And this occupational segregation perpetuates the wage gap. And whereas equality in leadership in both the public and private sectors is a key strategy to end the wage gap. And according to a new report, Vermont Women in Leadership, from Change the Story of Vermont, progress is slow and mixed in our state. And whereas, according to the Vermont Commission on Women, the overall percentage of initial appointments of women serving in my executive cabinet and administrative leadership positions is the highest for any administration examined in this report. And whereas, while at 39.4%, Vermont ranks 2nd nationally in the percentage of state legislators who are women. From 1989 to 2013, that percentage went from 30% to 40% and has remained essentially flat, even losing a bit of ground this year. And whereas Tuesday, April 4th, symbolized the point in 2017 when the wages paid to American women catch up to the wages paid to men in 2016 due to the gender wage gap. Now therefore, I, Philip B. Scott, Governor, do hereby proclaim April 4th, 2017 as Equal Pay Day in Vermont. And I call this observance to the attention of all our citizens. So with that, I'd love to be able to sign this. I'd love to have some people in the background with me as I sign it. Maybe people people that might have